Hello, this is RICKY, the Android guy. Hey guys, today I'm doing a size comparison video with the new Tab Pro 8.4. And with this tablet, it is a 8.4 inch screen, very light and thin, but let's see how it compares to the other tablets on the market. So the first one we're going to go against is going to be the iPad mini. This is a 7.9 inch screen. And so we're going to see how it looks side by side right here. As we can see, the 8.4 definitely has the height advantage. And on the width side, it is actually narrower compared to the iPad mini. So you can kind of see how much more the iPad mini is wider. So it has the greater width comparing to the two. Now, how about in thinness? Well, as you can see, they're both fairly thin. I'm not sure if one is necessarily thinner than the other that you can see visually. Let's see. It looks like this one's probably like a millimeter or more thicker. I don't have those facts off the top of my head, but we can kind of see how it is. Lightness-wise, this one feels lighter, but that could just be because of the weight distribution difference. It's I'm holding it in the center, and this one definitely feels denser, but it could be lighter by all means. In terms of screen quality, that will go into the full comparison when we compare these two, but that is against your iPad mini. Now let's try against the another popular tablet, this time in the Android realm. That is the Nexus 7. So you can see again, side by side, again, it's much taller, obviously, for this one, since this is a 7-inch tablet. In terms of narrow, however, the Nexus 7 is going to be narrower this time, of course, just so we can see the difference right there. And now, in terms of how thick each device is, this one is pretty close. It looks like the Nexus 7 might be a little bit thicker. Again, these are millimeters, so not too much of a difference. And in terms of the resolution, again, this is going to be the best resolution out of all the tablets we're going to be going over. So that is how it compares to the Nexus. In terms of light, the Nexus is probably a little bit lighter. Not by much, though. In terms of feel, they both feel good. This one has a little bit more of a grip because of that leather-like backing, though, compared to the Nexus. And it does show at times, though, some of the fingerprints, but not too much. You can kind of see like a little bit of smudge. But really nice overall. Now let's go to the tablet that this one really is a semi-successor for, and that is the Note 8. So this is against the Note 8, which this is the Tab Pro 8.4. So again, this is a 8-inch screen. This is 8.4-inch screen. So as we can see, definitely different styles in terms of the two devices. Again, taller. In terms of being narrow, this one is also narrower compared to the Note 8, which was a fairly wide phone. Definitely. And in terms of thickness, let's go into it and let's see how thick each one is. Looks like the Note 8 might be a little bit thinner, even with that hump. It looks like it's the thinner out of the two. And in terms of lightness, both are fairly light. I want to say the Note 8 is a little bit lighter, but it's also cheaper feel. A lot of people did not like this shiny glossiness, and a lot of people have loved this more matte leather-like finish, and it definitely feels more premium in the hand. All right, and then the last one we're going to compare it to is the top seller of Samsung, and that is what a lot of people are buying right now. That is the Tab 3 7.0. So we can see this side by side. Fortunately, I did not have this one charged. Huge difference in height, as we can see. In terms of narrow, of course, the 7.0 will be narrow. and a good amount narrower in comparison to the 8.4 inch. And in terms of thickness, let's take a look at these. The 7 is definitely thicker by far between the two. And then in terms of weight, actually this one again feels lighter. Again, that's probably because of the density difference. This is more compact, so it has to have more weight, but this one feels a little bit heavier than the 8.4. So there you have it. We will put it 2 on each side. So for this one, we will have the Note 8, a Tab 4, and the 7.0. So you can see it all next to each other. And then over here, we will have the Nexus 7 and the iPad mini. And so we can see how it goes. So yeah, the Note 8.4 is definitely comparable to all these, taller than all of these devices by far. It's definitely taller than each of them, and that's where it gets its bigger screen for. Again, best screen quality, just if we can zoom in a little bit here to give you kind of a preview of the difference of screen. It's really a sight to behold when you have it in your hands. It's amazing screen quality, definitely shows off. So yeah, that was the size comparison for the Tab Pro 8.4. If you found this video helpful, please give a like, thumbs up. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. This has been RICKY, the Android Guy.